Alright, welcome back, folks. Oh, hello. Okay, I was not expecting to get the Archer Maister skill, but there we go. So, let me use these before I forget.
The Maister's teaching is yours.
Alright, so the goal I had in mind for today was to end up grabbing quite a few of the Seeker's tokens that are around the Arbor, and just exploring a little bit again, and also apologizing a little because, well, last couple of episodes I've been pretty dang on negative, and that's not me, honestly. I want to try and be positive and, you know, let people feel better about things. So, on this one, I kind of want to focus on what I feel like Dragon's Dogma 2 offers that other games may not. And I've beaten it into the ground at this point, but obviously, exploration is one of them. This world is beautifully crafted and done so in a way that it kind of guides you to where you want to go. You'll see something in the distance and wonder if you can reach it, and before long, you'll be there. And you'll see something else in the distance, and you wonder if you can reach it. And this just goes on and on and on, and it's not a bad thing. Quite the contrary, it is a very, very good thing, at least for me. It incentivizes you to try and figure out how to get to certain areas and how to find these items, or find these areas. Like this tree that you could have seen from one of the statues in the distance, and you wonder what the heck that is. Or you see the campsite over there with the fire, smoke rising, wonder how the heck you get over there. It's the small little things like that that I really enjoy about the game. And the difference in vocations, I know I've made my gripes known multiple times at this point, are still enjoyable. So, Sorcerer does focus a bit more on using elemental debuffs. Oh, hang on. There's a Chimera nearby, and there's a Seeker's token. So, in the middle of my ranting, on top of the mountain ruins, we have a Seeker's token.
Now here's a surprise.
Is it a Chimera, or is it a... Oh, it's a Chimera. I can hear it. Oh boy. Sir. And then it has the larger spells that do a crap ton of damage. Mage starts with upfront damage and then becomes having a vocation with supportive spells. Fighter's pretty balanced in what it can do. Warrior is a tactical nuke when it comes to melee. Thief does a boatload of physical damage. Archer does pinpoint damage. So, every vocation has its role. Even Trickster, which acts as kind of like a pseudo tank and distraction to buff up your pawns, if that's the kind of thing you're into. And nothing wrong with that. I actually kind of enjoyed that myself. Warfare kind of lets you put it all together and make it work. So, they all add different layers of depth to the game. And you notice I haven't said anything about Spearhand and Archer. I think they're the most enjoyable vocations for me, personally, but I will talk about them a little later, mostly because I intend to play both of them in this playthrough, hence me playing Sorcerer for as long as I have been. Now, let me try and get this pawn up and get this Chimera out in the open so I can nuke it. That would be ideal. Ooh, that was close. Alright. So if I can freeze this thing and then get off my Maelstrom or Meteoron on it, And it looks like it's distracted with the warrior and the fighter. So I should be able to, actually. If it comes back in targeting range. There we go. That should do something to it. I forgot this bugger spawned here. Nice. It's knocked over. That might peter out. Let's see if we can get these meteors to hit. Oh, none of them hit. Okay, hang on. Oh boy. Hello, sir. I would not like to mess with you.
We're under attack.
We'll try this again. Third time's a charm, right? I love this spell, but trying to use it in an enclosed space is not the greatest. Alright, gonna have to get that pawn up in a moment. I do love how chimeras are still somewhat of a threat to me right now. Keeping my gear balanced has worked for that. One thing you have to consider when playing this game as well. If you go out of your way to get the strongest gear and keep it upgraded, a lot of these fights are kind of a pushover. Let's not get put to sleep. It makes them a little less tense and enjoyable. And this Chimera wouldn't be as enjoyable if I was playing a thief with the strongest weapon I had available to me right now. So, gotta take these small moments while we can. And I know the Bestiary mod has come out recently, and it makes some of these fights significantly harder, so I am definitely looking forward to trying that out at some point. But right now, that is not the point of this. I'm here to have fun and show off where some Seeker's tokens are and some golden beetles, you know? And we're actually not too far off from a few more. I just have to deal with this bad frickin' overgrown cat here, so make sure it knows what's going on, and then we'll be golden. Heck yeah.
I knew that I could count upon your strength.
Alright. So, we'll just pivot and immediately go to the other Seeker's token that I am aware of. Some of the other ones I need to remember where they are, so just bear with me here as I destroy some bandits from afar.
Can't imagine we're in need of a counselor.
And hopefully this hits. Nope. Alright, looks like we're doing this the old way. Whoa! One of them hit.
Focus on finding victory, whatever our discomfort.
Understood.
There is a golden beetle down there that we'll be grabbing, but for now, let's get another Seeker's token here. Be able to find this one near the mountain ruins as well, just on a different section of them. Then we will make our way down and go get that golden beetle we saw. Of course, there is an area with a couple post-game enemies that has a Seeker token that we're going to be going to. So, that is very much something to keep in mind as well. Just bear with me here. We're going to grab this and we're gonna end up looping back around. But, man, I freaking love how pretty this area is. Just all of Vermund is just beautiful. Anyway, just outside that forgotten tunnel, we have ourselves a golden beetle. So let's nab that.
Fetch a fair sum at market.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
And I have to think about where the heck I want to go from here. I know that there are a lot of localized Seeker's tokens, and I think if I want to do this loop somewhat okay, then I'm going to have to go back up and go into that forbidden tunnel.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to...
I apologize for the extra microphone noise, but yeah, we're gonna end up going in here, go through everything, grab ourselves another 2 Seeker's tokens, I believe. Can't remember if it's 1 or 2. I know 1 I always have a bad habit of just walking past, and honestly it's a bit amusing to me. But let's go in here. I think there should be one almost immediately upon entering from this way.
Proceeding ill prepared.
So let me see if I am correct.
Understood.
I don't see the glow. Ah, yeah. Hey, look at that. Right inside of the Forgotten Tunnel, we'll find ourselves 1 Seeker's token. And this area actually has some pretty ambient light too. There's always an ogre that spawns in here, but let me turn off the lantern. I just love this. You can see the ogre up there, the light coming through, just the architecture that's been lost to time. It's sombering and beautiful at the same time. But enough of that. Let's go smack this guy around, and then we'll open up a couple shortcuts and figure out where that other token is in here. Okay. I don't know where the fighter pawn is, but I would appreciate if Shrek here was leaving me the heck alone. Please, sir. Alright. As long as you don't come after me, we're gold. Just let me get this off, please. I'm begging of you. There we go. Okay, you are somewhere in that frickin' mess. Kind of crazy. Ooh. Okay. Okay, that was well deserved. I'm not even gonna deny that one. Sir. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Alright, we're gonna use this spell now. This is bad. Oh. What the hell just... What just happened? Oh my god. I'm gonna have to watch that back. I have no idea what the hell just happened there. Oh my goodness. Okay. I have no idea what happened there, but that was some comedy. I'm not even gonna lie. It looks like he had me. He let go of me. he landed on me and just punted me into the freaking earth. Oh, wow. I love this game. I'm just gonna stand back and try and spam some tornadoes at him now. Because holy heck. That was something. I don't appreciate what you did to me, sir.
It seems we have arranged our
Might be not arranged,
Oh, what an interesting day already. So I did see where that other Seeker's token is. I'm not gonna lie.
We'll save our best for the
Don't drop me. Don't grab me. Oof. I can't attack him when he's up my butt. Help, pawns, help! Oh my gosh. Oof. This has been an encounter. Oh my goodness. We're just gonna pretend that did not happen. That I haven't goofed up that much.
I knew that I could count on your strength, Arisen.
Holy heck. That's, that is some comedy gold right there. Anyway, after you get drop-kicked into the earth by a freaking ogre, you'll find yourself another Seeker's token here in the Forgotten Tunnel.
Now here's a surprise.
This game,
Affection grows.
it's moments like that
I shall have to inform
that
the
I'm not even mad at the game, and you can't get it from anything else, truthfully. I mean, the closest thing to that level of joy for me is probably the space program in Skyrim where you get sent into orbit by giants hitting you. That to me is ideally the closest thing to some of the goofy stuff that happens in this game.
How
And
are
hey.
we to get through this door?
I am freaking here for it, man. Oh, but let's go open this gate, and we won't explore the entire cave right now. We're on a mission here. We're going to make our way back up to the Arbor, and from there we're going to
Out of the cave at last.
nab a couple more Seeker's tokens.
dark depths take their toll on the spirit.
But my friggin' goodness.
enough.
You have something for me?
Who there?
No, nothing. Good enough.
A treasure chest. Shall we see? if
We'll
we can't
nab
make
this
our way
real quick.
over?
Wakestone shard. My hubris of not using a not keeping a wakestone definitely cost me there. Alright. Go up here the cheap way.
A solitary shard is good for little. We need to seek out more of these if 'tis to be of use.
And make our way
To keep
back
it,
around.
Lest we lose it.
Oh. But that's also why I like to use earlier game gear. You don't necessarily get those moments when you have stronger gear and you're taking almost no damage, you know? And when you defeat enemies within a single spell or a couple attacks. But that right there was worth it for me. Now, let's loop around and try and go get some more Seeker's tokens here in try not
We
to
are none of us alike.
get my face smacked in again.
One should think we'll be able to counter whatever
As
comes our way.
highly amusing as that was, I'm not too keen on having it happen too often. But hey, we're coming up on yet another token, and we're going to be fighting a golem for the first time here momentarily. So let's revel in that, and revel in the fact that Meteoron does a freaking boatload to them in this game. It's absolutely insane. Anyway, we have ourselves another Seeker's token here. Oh, couple wolves. I'm gonna stay up here and just... won't be mean. They'll drag me around enough in this game. Alright. Let's do Overkill.
Weak to fire.
Oh. No, it hit the hillside? Whatever. Whatever. Don't let me have my fun.
I can do no less.
So I know complaint is enemy variety, but it cannot be understated that if you're actually trying to level up in this game, defeating them adds up. Usually those small groups add up to the equivalent of fighting a large monster. So, gotta take the small moments with the grander moments that we encounter here. Oh, okay. Polnari wailing on this thing. So. Man. Like I said, Meteoron, for some reason, puts in work on golems. I remember the first game where they were a freaking nightmare to fight as a mage whatsoever. Even with Meteoron. It never did enough physical damage, now it just... it feels like it's cheating. Almost. But if this gives us some dappled ore... No? Okay. I was hoping to get some to upgrade my pawn's weapon. Let me use this real quick. I'm going to move these over to one of the pawns that can carry a lot of junk. Just bear with me here. Okay. So, nice little early game spot that you can farm golems if you want to. We're going to end up grabbing another Seeker's token. I think there's a Rift Stone out here. Hey,
I'll go
and a
look at
camp.
the chest.
But man, this is beautiful, because right there, that's Melv. We're not far off from it. And I just love how this world is interconnected, and for the most part, makes sense. Trying to remember how close to the water's edge this thing is. Oh. Oh my goodness. I'm blind. So, we'll have another Seeker's token right here as well. Getting all the ones that are clustered together first, and then we'll make our way towards the oddball ones. There is one that I know the general area, but I can never remember where it is. So, fair warning, you will have to forgive me because I'm a goober and I don't remember where it is exactly. But, hey, sometimes just watching someone mill around and be forgetful can be entertaining as well. At least, that's what I'm hoping. And all of these Jaspers. I cannot wait to get to the Beetle and just sell all of them. Make a huge old profit. Anyway, let's see. I think it's around here where all these dang on wolves and bandits are. So, take care of them real quick. And we'll head on over to the next Seeker's token. Uh-oh, don't bite me. Scaring me there, bud.
You can count on me to fly to your...
Alright. Now, hello. That's a warrior. Well, if my pawns don't absolutely destroy that. I believe the next Seeker's token is here beyond this Rift Crystal. So we'll grab this.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
And am I blind yet again? That is the ultimate question. If it's not here... Let's see. I probably walked past it. Not gonna lie. Oh my goodness, I did. Okay. Hidden in the water, we have another Seeker's token. Alright. Oh, Ogre. Hello. Where are you going, sir? Sir? Okay. We'll try this again. See how he likes Meteoron versus a friggin' tornado. Oh boy. Please, sir. Don't drop kick me.
Seems we have enraged.
Might be able to use their rage to our advantage.
Alright. Now, if we can't finish this, I'm gonna be disappointed. Oh boy. Oh, thank God. Might have to swap from a fighter to a... Ow. Oh, crap. Might have to swap from a fighter to a friggin' archer or something. Been trying to make it a little harder on myself, but... my goodness. Hopefully that's enough to set off the flare. Okay. Ogres seem to be my bane right now. It's kind of funny. And a little sad. Alright. Trying to remember. I wonder if the Cyclops at the rain shelter cave has respawned yet. Well, nonetheless, I am going to use this campsite. I don't mind traveling at night, but I'm trying to remember my bearings. Kinda need the daylight. And I do have to apologize for the somewhat inconsistent audio. I had forgotten that I... Oh god. Okay, game. So I had forgotten that I had lowered the gain because when my wife and I are playing in the same room, it tends to get a little loud and my microphone picks her up. So I have put it back to where it's supposed to be, and I still gotta laugh at that. And now my audio should be fine. Game might be a little louder. That's also intentional, but it's a learning process, and I'm kicking myself in the butt for not realizing it a little sooner. But we'll be getting another Seeker's token here shortly, and I know of at least one more that we can get in the immediate area, but we do have to deal with an enemy that typically doesn't spawn until the post-game. Kind of like these exploration episodes, though. Just get to share this beautiful, beautiful game with you guys, and oh no, share the journey.
Confidence is an enemy in
So
let us instead strive
I
to better
think
ourselves with every battle.
the one that I always misplace is actually down where those choppers fell. So let me see if it's not across the way and not fall to gravity again. Okay. We have ourselves another Seeker's token here, off the path. If you are not a sorcerer, you just kind of have to follow the path around and up. But, pretty easy one to nab. And then we'll be going towards the cave that has a couple post-game enemies. Man, I just love the difference in light. And it's kind of crazy to think that they were intending to add path tracing to the game at first. And there's a couple mods to restore it. It doesn't run the greatest, obviously. But I wonder if maybe any future support that Capcom may give the game, if there is any, would unlock that. Maybe a little optimization love that Monster Hunter Wilds has gotten recently. That would be freaking phenomenal. Like, a freaking phenomenon in general. Just, it would make me so happy. Granted, the game's in a lot better place than it was when it launched. I mean, I had a 3080 and a 5800X 3D, so still a mid-range computer, at least at the time the game launched. And my goodness, did everything freaking chug along. And now here I am with a 9070 XT and a 7800 X3D. Game still has a couple areas where it chugs along and makes it frustrating, but it's much more consistent than it used to be. I used to get 18 frames per second in frickin' Vernworth. Now I get probably 40 to 62, and that is a marked improvement. And that was also before I changed my CPU and my GPU. So, it's nice to see, at least to me. Well, I know my pawns can't make that jump. Let's get that thief taken care of. Nice. Wonder if I can hit that Minotaur from here. No. Well, I'm greedy. I want the extra experience and pawn badge. Oh, no, no, no. Sorry, Ann. Oh, crap. Hubris. Hubris. No, 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 no. Back across I go. What are you gonna do, bud? What the f-
The arisen has been drenched.
Okay. Oh my god.
Strength arisen. Two.
Oh my god.
Yes, of course.
What
I see it.
is this Minotaur? Holy crap. Please let me get this off. My greed is, definitely gonna cost me here, huh?
Seems we have
Good. I'm glad we've enraged him. Oh my goodness, though. That... I love this goofy game, man. Oh. Okay. Let's continue on our
No one
merry
can
way,
defend
shall we?
themselves when grappled like this.
So, gonna want to go into this little cavern. There's gonna be plenty of friggin' saurians and a little extra something for us. Alright, it's wide open. I just want to bully some saurians. Oh, hello, Griffin. You know, seeing that Griffin shadow reminds me of something funny that happened in the original Dragon's Dogma for me. I was playing Sorcerer, and the only fire spell I had at the time was, ironically, Bolide. So, I decided to cast it while I was fighting harpies. In the middle of the cast, and this is something I wish I would have been recording for, I managed to hit a griffin, knock it out of the air, and then slay it with Bolide that I had intended to hit harpies with. It was the biggest moment of confusion I have had in that game in a long time. And it's something that both games seem to really excel at. Confusing the heck out of me with wonky things, like a Minotaur being able to charge across a bridge. That was an entirely new experience for me. So we'll clean these guys up. I am going to rest at the campfire because holy crap, I need to recover some of my lost gauge after that funny little encounter. Then we will go in and get ourselves another Seeker's token as I get stabbed in the butt. Starting to think I may have to replace the fighter pawn. And the mage, sadly. And maybe make my pawn something better. I do want them to have extra strength, but I feel like at this point, could probably get away with playing archer. Anyway, let's rest up after that interesting encounter. I can't believe that happened, though. I truly cannot.
Not like a feast to get you ready for bed.
Let's activate this Rift Crystal. Rift Stone, not Crystal. Crystals are what you get. My goodness. Anyway. We're going to go into this cave here. I forget what their actual name is, but that right there is a post-game enemy. And they have a lot of health and they friggin' hurt. So I'm gonna stay back while my pawn's distracted and I get a chance to cast this spell. Just a casual 1000 experience for one enemy. My goodness. And there are more of them in here.
Kate, shall we proceed into the deck?
Oh no.
I am well aware.
Thankfully, they are still very susceptible to ice, as many enemies in this game are. So I don't know what I would do if I could not deal with them that way. Gotta love fairy stones.
'Tis not an item to be squandered.
I know there is at least one more. Where are you? Alright. Once flare goes off, it should be taken care of. We should be able to get the next Seeker's token. But I'm also afraid that there's another one. I can never freaking remember. So for this, there is another one. Okay. You gonna come meet us down here, bud? I have no issues letting you get frozen and then casting Maelstrom because you're stuck up there. I really do not want to deal with your crap. If you survive this, I will be impressed. So, for this one, I used to think that you had to play as a magical vocation to get it. But if you jump up on this little ledge here, sprint. Oh, I used my hover. My levitation. But you sprint and jump, you can make it. It's a little bit of tight timing, so if you're not comfortable with that, it does not hurt to play a magical vocation. I think a slime spawns up here as well.
I'm clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it.
How are you not getting hit by... Okay. My goodness. Some things in this game, I tell you. Now, this, I do believe... Yeah, right there. And right there. Nice little piece of gear. Now, I know there is a Seeker's token somewhere within here. I don't know if it's within this cave or if it's
Rather high. It
with
might be beyond our reach.
in the area.
One of my
I
abilities
think it
to
might
break
be
this
in the
trap.
cave. Not the cave, my goodness. In the area, but I am still gonna crack open all these saurian eggs. Because sometimes they like to hide them like that. And if it's not in here, you don't necessarily have to go in there.
We've scoured the place
Then,
from top to bottom.
I'm a goober, I'm sorry. It's just outside the cave.
Very much
so we'll
doubt
nab
there's
that.
left to find now.
Let us
And,
head to a safe location where we might regain our strength.
I want to go check by that little gazebo area where that Minotaur goofed me up again. Cannot remember if there's a Seeker's token there, and I overlooked it, or if there's something else there. So, just bear with me here. Once we get over there, I think that'll be a fine point to call it. So, let's take one last look. And then we can say that we are done with the collectibles around the Sacred Arbor. And we can then move on to proceeding with side quests again. Because, my goodness, there is no end to them. Do not fall off again. Alright. So, let me just jump out to here. Float, float, float. I believe there may have been a chest around here. But let me make my way back down. Oof. Alright. Is there anything around here that I should be grabbing? I truthfully cannot remember. I feel like I'm convincing myself that there is something here and there isn't.
Care not to fall.
Careful now.
Let me just make sure. Where did you get that? Oh, crud. So that means I've missed where a Seeker's token is. Not a Seeker's token, a golden beetle. Because a pawn decided to grab it. I might be going crazy. But I think this is one of the ones that was out in the open. Hello, Chopper. And because my pawn grabbed it,
Fire will prove effective against this foe.
fudge. Oof.
Arisen!
Man, I'm just trying to show people things. Stop beating me up. What I have to do to deserve this? Oh, goodness. Friggin' choppers. Leave me alone.
Dare I say it? We trounced
You know,
our foe well and true.
We mustn't
I want
allow
to say
ourselves to become
that there's a golden
complacent.
beetle
Take each
on this
trial
log. So, I'll say this is where my pawn grabbed it, and I just didn't notice it because I'm stupid. Well, not stupid, but I overlooked it because I wanted to go beat up on a Minotaur. But, hey. If I remember, that is all of the collectibles that we can get in the Sacred Arbor area. So, I want to say thank you all for joining me on this one.
I'll take that.
I greatly
You might find
appreciate it.
use for it.
And take care for now. Goodbye, and I'll see you all later.